Existential experience. Why face fears? Why should you face fears in life? All right, I'm gonna get right into it, okay? I am not the most fearless person on this planet. Let me make that very clear, okay? David Blaine, however, David Blaine, remember the magician, the endurance artist? That guy definitely is the most fearless person on this planet, at least in my opinion. But I like adventure, I like to have fun, and there are many times in this life I faced situations that needed me to be a little bit fearless, and I did those things, and then later on I realized that they just made me a much stronger person. Okay, why should someone face their fears, or any fears for that matter? Number one reason is, I'm gonna give you 5 reasons, okay? Number one is it helps you step out of mental projections. It helps you step out of mental projections. You stop thinking and you start doing. When we get afraid, when we are faced with a fear, most of the time we give up because we start imagining things. We start to think that this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. We start visualizing all the things that are not going in our favor, and then we create this dreamlike image of the outcome that becomes so big, and it becomes so much bigger than what reality is, that it holds us hostage. And not for that single moment, but for all the moments in future. It just develops this habit within us that is more fear-based and less courage-based. Okay, so when you face fear, or when you take that step that is not easy and comfortable for you, that brings you out of your mental projections. You come into reality. You see what's the truth of the reality is. You go through with it, and then you realize that it was all right. It was not that big a deal. I was just making it a big deal. Number 2 is it helps you build real confidence. Real confidence is not all talk. Someone who's really confident, this person has done a certain thing a number of times to build that kind of courage, to build that kind of voice to back it up with his experience or her experience. Real confidence is not just saying things, it's actually doing things. And you will only be developing that real confidence if you go towards what makes you afraid. Okay? Scares you, but you do it anyway. Scares you, you get scared, but you do it anyway. You just go through with it. And I'm not saying be dumb about it. For example, if you are in a jungle and you knew that there are lions there, you'd first of all be prepared for the chance that one lion may show up. And when he does show up, you have all kinds of things with you to protect yourself or escape from that situation. But you will not be scared. You'll be fearless in the eyes of fear. I don't know how I'm gonna behave when a true lion faces me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've never been in that situation. But I know for sure that running away from the fear is probably not gonna help me. Face it, probably take an action where you fight the lion or you escape, but don't be afraid. Did you know that public speaking is the number one thing after death that people are scared of? Public speaking is one thing that helps build confidence. Okay, so find an opportunity in order to put yourself in front of a lot of people. Start with a few people first, maybe family members, 5 people, 6 people, whatever, and then bigger crowds, and start speaking there on any topic that interests you. If you feel that that's a difficult thing to do, how about start interacting with strangers, like total random strangers, just as a challenge, going out there, feel confident, dress yourself well if that helps you, and then go talk to someone, give them a compliment, share some idea with them, say hello to them, also get the feel for how they are feeling. Also be considerate, and see what happens. Collect those experiences. Go get a phone number from a really attractive woman, in your opinion, whatever attractive is, beautiful is. You go there and get their phone number, and get another phone number, get a ton of phone numbers, in order to make yourself at ease in that situation. You'll be surprised to see how giving people are. You'll be surprised to see how loving people are when you start breaking that old mold, that old pattern of being afraid. If you're a girl, however, say yes to a date. Say yes to a date. Go on a date. Meet a bunch of people. Explore. Know them. You don't have to. You're not liable to commit or anything. Go on a date. Enjoy your time. It scares you to meet someone new initially, but so what? It's gonna make you stronger at the end of it. Number 3, it develops leadership skills. Now, in order to be a leader in any field, you must be so experienced in that particular field that you not only can take care of yourself, but you can also guide and serve others in that same field. So I want to use an interesting example here. A typical example for leadership would be, managing sales team, doing a bunch of sales. That's a typical example. But I want to use an interesting example here. I want to use an example of travel. Let's say you love travel. Let's say you've read tons of books and done tons of research on countries and languages and cuisines, but you haven't really traveled. You haven't really gone to any other country. You haven't really taken a chance to drive 7 hours to a location that's not too far away from where you live and explore that area. If you haven't done those things initially, then you haven't really built enough leadership skills to be a good traveler. If you want to travel the world, if that's something that's on your mind, then start a little bit, okay? Go 3 hours away from your home. Explore a new place, deciding how to get there, how to rent a car or borrow a car, how much budget you need, what kind of gas you need, what kind of things you need to support yourself, packing your clothes, those basic things. When you do those things and you get excited about it, and you actually make that little weekend trip or a day trip to a place on your own, that gives you a little bit of confidence, which makes you a leader in that. Okay, if it's your first time, you can invite friends. That's cool, but go there even if your friends don't want to come with you. Go there anyway, because you are now becoming a leader. You're developing a leadership skills. It's scary to go out there and be by yourself for a day or two, but do it anyway. Moving on to the 4th point, why should we be fearless? It adds excitement to life. Simple. It just adds more excitement to life. That's why we should face our fears. Let's say you have a monotonous life. Let's say you do a couple of things every day. I just caught my mic there. My mic is falling because of the wind. Let's say you do same things every day and you don't break that monotonous pattern. It just makes life boring. It just makes things stagnant. The energy must flow. The monotony must break. The things must be shuffled up a little bit. The wind must blow. The rain must happen. That's why we should face fears. It should be a little bit uncomfortable. It should make you doubt your decisions a little bit. That's why we should face the fear. That's a good enough reason. And you know what? This is a perfect moment to talk about this, because look at this. Right now, it's raining and the video must go on. Not too scary though. This is something we can handle, okay? But try doing that in front of the camera. It'll be very interesting. Okay, now, last point. Why should we face fear? And this is my 5th point, and the final point: develops your spiritual muscles. It develops you spiritually when you face fear. When we talk about facing fears, we're always talking about going outwards. We're always talking about going for experiencing, doing things that are dangerous, meeting people, you know, doing an adventure, all of that. But we seldom talk about going on an inward journey. There is a journey that doesn't really go outward, but it goes more on the inward path. There's a journey that we will at some point in our life take, that's gonna take us more inside of us. And that inside doesn't mean the physical inside. That inside means the inside of the insight. The inside of the insight. Questioning the reality. Questioning who I am. Questioning what is it that I'm made of. Questioning what is life. Questioning what is death. Questioning the experience of it all. When you start questioning that, a mind that is fearless is the only mind that will be able to allow these questions to peel away the layers of this humanity, this personality. Each layer, when peels off, it brings you to a newer self of you, and you question that, and you go beyond that, and you for yourself find out the answers of who you truly are. Based off that answer, who I truly am, you start living a new life. This new life is a life that is truly gifted. This life is truly lived as a gift, for the matter of fact. And this is where pure abundance and pure gratitude and full expression lies. And look, the emotions are elevating just because of change in the weather, but we keep talking about fearlessness. This is the perfect setup for this video. I am so excited that I was able to share this knowledge on this video in this kind of setup, and I really urge you to do something dangerous. And this is where I'm gonna add my skydiving video. Enjoy this video and look at my expressions. Look how scared I am, but I did it anyway, and that makes me feel awesome. Thank you, and talk to you next time. Holy shit, this is awesome, man.
Hey man, how's it going today?
Great.
So what's going on here?
This is a skydiving place, and I'm going to be skydiving.
You're jumping out of an airplane. So why are we doing this?
For fun.
Just for fun, eh?
Yeah.
Just want to try it out.
Just want to try it out.
Very cool, man. Do you know how high we're jumping from today?
12,000 feet?
12,500 feet. You know that's like over 2 miles in the sky.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Anything you want to say to anybody watching this video?
Yeah, I'm really excited about this experience. I've been wanting to do this for many years. And it's a mix of nervous, but I'm very excited. It's a nice and sunny day, so things look good.
Excellent, man. Well, our aircraft's just in the sky right now. Once that lands, we're going to go for a skydive. I'll see you in the sky, okay?
Thank you.
See you out there.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. And
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
Everyone should try this.
Yeah, man.
Everyone should try this.
You just have an airplane.
You were having a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I really
Thank you so much.
appreciate your time.
Yeah, dude.
Benny, I really want to thank you, man. This something that you do. This is so unusual for people to do such things. Takes a lot of courage and even discipline. Not a crackhead can do it. You need to have some sanity to do this shit.
Yeah, man.
And this guy kept so calm. He gave me good instructions.
The best.
Best man.
Awesome, man. Congratulations. Thank you so much for doing this. You did an amazing
man.
job, man.
Yes.
Woo.
My elbow.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Mark.